All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're welcome to the first ever edition of Podcast Uncut. Abiola VJ. What's your name, sir? What are you people calling yourselves?
Anyways, guys, my name is Cuckoo.
Okay, she just did that with the roll of the head. Anyways, guys, my name is Cece.
And you people are already making this show sound very ras. I hope.
I don't understand.
It's not going to be like this for the listeners. It's first edition. This is like volume 1, episode 1. So we have to be very, very dope.
That just reminds me of all those Korean movies.
Impression.
Episode 1 English sub.
I goo.
Oh my god, he doesn't know.
No, because they're so disgusting. Why would I watch Korean? There are better things, a million better things I could do in my life than to watch Korean series. 1,000,001, Seth. So, basically, shit, fuck, bastard, bully, motherfucker. I just had to say all those words to let it out so you guys know there's no restrictions. We're coming uncensored. We're fully naked on the show and shit.
Yeah, we're naked.
Naked voices, not nakedness too. Nah. Don't get it twisted. Because we have a very horny studio engineer. I'm not joking. So, God bless, how you doing, bro? He just did the sign of Jesus Christ on his chest. This one that is always for me.
It's for me. Then every
Friday he'll come.
Don't mind him.
He'll come here every Friday so our girls can be rubbing his back. You think we don't know your story? Or Saturday itself. This one that was always complaining about extra work before. He wants to come to work 4 days a week.
Bad guy.
So basically, let's go straight into the topic. This is not supposed to be long. We didn't expect people to listen to a 3-hour podcast. I don't think that makes sense.
This thing is not supposed to be long.
What thing
are you talking about? I don't know. Can you give us an idea?
This show has nothing to do with dick, penis.
What makes you think we're thinking about
for length? Because you're always thinking about it, especially you, CC.
Me, think about dick. Hello, I'm a virgin. I don't think about those things.
It's virgins
I only think about Jesus.
She just made us mention dick and in the same breath, which is still not cool. All right, so forging ahead.
Okay.
We're putting a podcast on a podcast today for the first edition. We're talking about something that happened on this podcast. Loose Talk. Now, Loose Talk has been around for, I think they have like 100 or something episodes. Yeah. I think the biggest so far was the one they did with MI.
Yeah.
And I think it was that big because they actually recorded it. It was more visuals than it actually was just a podcast and all. Yeah, and MI, and they were battering MI, and MI fell to his knees like a weak soldier. And
that was hard, man. I felt it in my heart when I watched it.
Yeah, but he fell to his knees. He's supposed to be like the top rapper. And I agreeing with people that one of your albums was not dope. It was kind of weak and it was kind of lame from MI. He fell my hand that day. I've respected this guy for a long time. Go to a show like that. Let them talk their shit. Bounce back. If you don't have anything to say, don't agree with what they're saying. Don't agree with the bullshit that they're saying. Never do that. But he did, and he felt my hand go. So, but that was by the side. Yeah. This one we're discussing today. I shout out to OSAGIE. He's a great guy. I used to see him a lot at shows when I used to go to a lot of events. And we always talk, and he always come and meet me and say, Sheishi's event is boring. Sheishi's event is not this one. This event is bad. He was always complaining. So I know him as a guy that likes to complain a lot. Yeah, shout out to OSAGIE. I don't know the other guys, so they're like strangers to me. If I see them on the streets, I'll just walk by. No holla at your boy, you're not WIZKID. And we're discussing some things they said in the last podcast, which have pretty much gone viral, and it's about WIZKID. They called him out. If you've not listened to it, I better go and find it somewhere to go and listen to. They said he's a fuckboy.
In fact, the words they used, man, it was just too much. I mean, I listened to some parts of the podcast and I was like, whoa. This is not, you're trying to run somebody's whole life down. You don't do that. For somebody who is not your brother, he's not your father, he's in no way related to you. But because you have one or two opinion about him or his lifestyle, then you just come out and spit out rubbish. To me, when I listened to it, I was really furious. I think I'm just going to look for that guy and do something. I'm not going to say what I'm going to do.
Okay, I'm not going to sit on his face naked. Sorry, that was so wrong.
It's going to be a Nicki Academy shit, man.
But anyways, he accused WIZKID. Wait, I don't understand what Cuckoo is doing.
She's just
She
looking
has
at
been in the
herself.
studio since. It's as if, you know the way some girls are... There's no mirror here. And she just keeps on looking at her shoulders, touching her, adjusting her dress.
Oh my God. She, actually, this is a mirror.
She can see herself in the reflection. Oh gosh.
No, Cookie's waiting for her time. I know when it's her time, she's going to spit some venom out of her mouth.
So she'll come when it's her time.
She always comes on time.
Can we stop mixing the name of the Lord and Savior with all these?
Can you imagine?
Let's stop doing that.
See the way she's clearing her throat like something.
Well, I haven't seen the podcast, so I can't really say much, but I'm going to pick one or two things from what you guys are saying and, just hear my opinion. Since everybody is very much opinionated, right? Like we all have opinions, right? So personally, I think when you have an opinion, you can't enforce or force your opinion on me. So I don't think that should do any damage to WIZKID's career, except the people watching the show as gullible as the other the person hosting the show.
My own problem with that guy, OSAGIE in particular, is you are just too oh God, he's so annoying. He's so annoying. Okay, so basically because you've earned one or two, attention to yourself because you are failed in one career and then you decided to become, a member of a podcast team, it doesn't give you the right to run people down. You don't even have anything to show for yourself. You're not even successful in what you're doing. Then what gives you the right to talk about others who are successful in their careers?
I won't say it's not successful in his career. But one thing, what I believe anyways, is that he's bringing up some facts or things that he believes to be facts.
Yes.
Most of the time, but that's what it is. That's what he does. But then it's the way he's presenting these facts that I have an issue with.
You're forcing...
you have a personal beef with the person.
Or there's a vendetta, you just hate this guy. The way he brought Sunday Area's name into it and he started going after Sunday Area.
Thank you. Why would you call someone who's even up to your father's age and you call him a fucking old man?
It's disrespect, man.
Well, you never know. Since people have been revealing things these days, like Kemi now, she said Linda Ikeji did something wedding. So maybe they have, you never know. Maybe it's
bringing up Kemi Olunloyo, I love that babe.
Maybe
I grew up reading. I've been reading tabloids since I was like 5 years old.
Oh shit!
Foreign tabloids are not foreign. So
years.
I know where she's coming from. I understand where she's coming from.
Oh my God!
But Nigeria is not ready for that kind of journalism yet. Once you start doing stuff like that, they start feeling that
you're a bitter person.
Yeah, she's
actually a bitter person.
She goes a little too hard with some people. I will not lie.
Yes,
you get.
Yes.
But she is still to me, she's probably like one of the best journalists you'll ever meet.
Well, yeah, like what you said. I think if you were to put OSAGIE and Kemi Olunloyo side by side and ask me to pick one, I would definitely pick Kemi over.
See, if you put them side by side, you see OSAGIE with horns and you see Kemi Olunloyo with wings.
Yeah,
angel wings.
She's an angel. Oh my God.
But for real, OSAGIE, I just feel he should calm down.
Yeah.
He said a lot of things about WIZKID. He accused him of doing drugs. There's some things you can't just come out and say without facts, without proof, because this guy, WIZKID, can wake up tomorrow. Let me fuck this guy up.
Yeah.
Let me get legal representation. Let's send these guys and let them fuck them up.
Yes.
Davido can buzz up WIZKID. Yeah, Davido, this stupid nigga, he has done it. See, remember when he was doing all that shit back and he has done it again? Let's fuck this guy up. And then
that's true.
But
like you said they had to pull it down. Put down the
they pulled it down, but they've done it already. They've done it. It's out there. People have it. So they've done it. They've published it. It was published. The fact that they put it back doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit because some people have it. I was listening to it around 2-3 a.m. before it was pulled down. I was like, guys, what's going on? I tweeted at them. They didn't reply though. Say, what happened to your podcast? First, I complained it was 3 hours long. What the fuck? You're doing a podcast.
You just insulted one person or what?
3 hours long.
3 hours?
No, it was not one person. He took shots at TENI as well. They said TENI should quit music because she's not fine.
Just imagine.
And they took shots at other people. They just feel...
So what I want to actually know is what was the idea behind bringing out this podcast, this loose talk? What was the idea behind it? Because I don't get it.
I understand what you mean by loose talk. It means that you can just talk anyhow, but at least you talk with sense.
No.
Talk with sense.
Yeah.
But
I don't make your podcast 3 hours long. When I want to find time to listen to a 3-hour podcast?
We have a life.
Like what I would say, OSAGIE is mentally deranged. and I think he needs to go see a doctor or something.
No, I think he's actually the bitter person.
He's a very bitter person. Yes, he's so bitter.
You know what? The
truth. This is podcast uncut. Okay, we're saying it as it is. When he was taking shots at other people, when he was taking shots at people, they didn't cut out any parts, did they? Now I'm taking shots at him. Truth is, OSAGIE needs to get himself checked. CC said so. Go and get yourself checked, because I don't think you are all right. I don't think he's okay in the head. You don't talk to people that way. I mean, I listened to bits of it, and trust me, if I were to be in any way related to WIZKID, I would look for that guy and I would pour him acid. You don't talk to people that way. You don't feed him. You don't clothe him. You don't do anything for him.
You know, I think I know why they're doing this now. I think this is, in the past 6, 7, 8 years, this is the period of time where WIZKID is probably the most vulnerable. Yeah. Because of all the issues he's having with his baby mamas.
That's true.
And fans. Because there's nothing you say about WIZKID, his fans will always attack. Why the fuck are you saying that about WIZKID? You people are stupid. You people don't have brain.
That's
you people
true.
are senseless. But at this point in time, fans are really like, WIZKID is a fuck boy. So he's just riding on that, saying, okay, because if he had done this like 1 month ago, man, he's saying he got death threats and shit. Man, he would have gotten knocks on his gate if he had done this 1 month ago. Knocks on his gate. People would have called him up and said, where the fuck are you? Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's just basically that. And I think, like you said, I don't really think it's a matter of being mentally deranged or anything.
Because we've seen him countless times. He has done this to several people. There are other people in that podcast. There are like 4 of them.
He has done it to countless
and he's the only one always acting out that way. Why?
I think this guy just wants to trend. I think the whole point of this whole shit he does is to trend, and he will step on anybody's toes to trend.
That's why
I think that's basically the shit. Everybody that he mentioned, people are angry that why the fuck did you mention me? Mady said, man, I never did drugs. You almost mentioned a female artist. That person would have come out and said, fuck you too. I can see the post that Bizzle is retweeting. Bizzle's retweeting some posts. Everybody's angry, they're vexed, they're feeling like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this nigga? Why the fuck are you doing this?
Does he's just talking loosely.
Loosely, and man, you can talk loosely. A lot of people are in jail today because he spoke loosely. So
because he knows this is Nigeria now, so
exactly, which makes it worse.
Everybody, they will sweep it under the carpet. So
fuck that shit. WIZKID threatened Linda KG, and he ended up seeing the commissioner. So shit, fucking before you know it, you just get a call from NDLEA. Please, where's your proof that WIZKID used drugs? Or from one person, or from one this, or one this. Where's your proof that this? Please come and present it. Come to the office. We need to discuss. And they start getting random calls like that. And you know you fucked up. You know you fucked up. This is Nigeria, man. Shit goes down.
But my advice to OSAGIE is that he should take it easy. Yeah, nobody says you can't throw shots at others. Nobody says you can't, air your opinion when it comes to a particular person. But you just have to take it easy. It makes you look as if you're angry at the whole world. Like everybody's moving to their destination and leaving you right there where you are. Because it doesn't really do anything for him. It just creates lots of people hating him the more. And he will get to a point where even this little career he's trying to manage, he won't be able to do it anymore, because you don't build a career like that. You don't build a career on insulting and running down people. You don't do that. He should take it easy, bro. Take it easy, OSAGIE. Take it easy.
And shout out to WIZKID and all. But go and take care of your children, bro.
Take care of your children, WIZKID.
Take care of your children.
I love you, WIZKID, but then you have to take care of your children.
Let's get it right, too. Let's put out the right message. We're not saying that everything OSAGIE said is false. Yeah, he insulted Sunday. I've heard things about him and the way he treats his staff. Sure, yeah. And I've heard things. I can't mention them because even those people that told me those things that worked or work with him, they will probably not want to come and it. So let me not say all those things. But they are really, I heard some very, very unnice things. WIZKID, he said a lot of things about WIZKID that could be true.
Yeah.
But
that part of him saying WIZKID is a broke boy, I don't think that's true.
Man, I don't know. I can't see WIZKID's bank account. I can't see WIZKID's
but you can't call him a broke boy that he's just trying to fund. You can't call him a broke boy that all the things he drives a borrowed car, he goes to a cheap place and gets just a cheap pair of shoes and all that.
You didn't say cheap, we said 8 pairs. 8 pairs of shoes.
8 pairs of shoes, and then you just he dresses to look all flashy. Funny enough, WIZKID is one of those artists, one of the few artists who hardly posts pictures on his Instagram pages, compared to Davido and others who, like every little thing they do, they post it on their Instagram page. WIZKID hardly posts, except he has a song he wants to try and drive, or he has a paid partnership with a company that he needs to put on his Instagram page. So why do you come out and say that he borrows cars or he rents cars and then he buys 8 pairs of shoes just to show off on Instagram? Like, the guy is just talking out of hate. That's what I feel. Like, nothing WIZKID can do can be good in his eyes. That's what I feel. Coco, what do you feel?
I'm sorry, but I'm not there. I'm not seeing it. So I just feel that some of the things he said, there are things that he has been informed, and I know how rumors fly around. I could come around here and say, I know this comedian is a married man, and he was caught knocking a babe at the back of a speaker in an Abuja club. And you'd be like,
is there somebody that actually did that? Because the information is so precise.
I heard this thing when comedians talk a lot, Shega. Yeah. So Shega, I know the facts behind this thing, but I'm not going to come and say it because Shega. So I'm just saying that it's possible that these things were told to him, that he heard these things.
Yeah.
I've not heard it. I have not heard it before, that he's broke and shit. Shega. I don't know whether it's an assumption, but it's possible that it's fucking true. It's possible that somebody in WIZKID's camp came out and said this, because this guy, I'm sorry, OSAGIE is pretty much, he's been in the game for a long time, he knows a lot of people. So somebody could have come, WIZKID is broke, WIZKID are not, if WIZKID cannot pay all these people, if WIZKID, now let's even look at it. Let's look at it. Let's look at payments. WIZKID's managers along the line started with OSAGIE. He broke up with OSAGIE because of management. Then he hired, I think it was Godwin Tom. Godwin Tom had his low, I don't know, I can't remember what happened, but I think he agreed to take a very, very low percentage. I don't think that paid out well. He had some other guys along the line as well. This one. Then he has Sunday Are. He said Sunday Are is booking shows. Sunday Are is booking shows. I don't see Sunday Are doing shit beyond that. Sunday Are just has an office that caters for Omaomi studio sessions when she wants to practice live performance. I think that's what he does. I'm sorry, I'm just joking. So, what was going on? What was my target?
We're wrapping up, Jerry. I don't think we should spend our whole day talking about OSAGIE. It's just not worth it.
I think basically at the end of the day, OSAGIE, you should just calm down a bit.
Calm down
a bit and present your facts.
Yeah.
Present your facts. But don't be so bitter about it. And it seems to even Kemi Olunloyo as well. Present your facts. Don't be so bitter about it. Don't seem so bitter about it. Although I understand Kemi's part, man. If you say Linda Ikeji allegedly slept with your I think it's a cousin or sister or niece's hobby to be 2 weeks before the wedding and fucked up their wedding, then that is bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. And then it just tells you the kind of person that some people are, but then they pretend to be so holy on the outside. Fuck that shit, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of this podcast. We have been talking about. Finally, Kuku is talking.
Yalabi is so happy that he could do this podcast. He's just been using the fucking shit word since. So funny. Why is nobody laughing?
Because it's dry.
It's dry as fuck. I'm so sorry. Like, we have to leave you on that very, very dry note.
Oh my god.
So we get back.
I know people are laughing out there.
The Uncut podcast.
See ya.
Podcast Uncut. I don't know which one.
See ya. See bye. Bye. See the way she's running away because she wants to go and look at her hair in the mirror.
Are you wearing bum bum?
Mirror on you. What? Did you just say
she's wearing bum bum?
She's wearing bum bum. Your bum bum bigger than Bombay.
Alright, that's the end. We're just joking.
Yeah, bye.